Okay, so today I am like so stoked for this video because I was tagged by, wait, get this, Miss Glamorazzi. What? And she tagged me to do the 10 products I would repurchase tag. What? I am like blown away. Blown away. Like when I saw it on my Twitter feed, my Twitter space, I was like, who is this Miss Glamorazzi? It must be some poser who is like tagging me for something, and then I'm like, you know, gonna get my hopes up that it's her, and then I'm gonna check and it's gonna be somebody who's like friggin' Middle Earth telling me to like do a random tag video. But no, it was her, and I was like, what? Hi Ingrid, if you're watching, enjoy this. You probably won't, but you know, if you want to, feel free to. I'm going to be doing the top 10 things I would repurchase if my makeup just randomly vanished, if the makeup monster came and ate all of my makeup, which would be incredibly sad and very expensive for me. I would buy these top 10 things first, and let me tell you, I had a really hard time like gathering my things together. First of all, they're scattered like all over my house. Like the ones that I know that I want, I was like, okay, that one's in my car, that one's in like Egypt. I had no idea where any of my stuff that I really loved was, but I finally accumulated all of it and put it in this lovely little bag. So we're just gonna go through that. I am gonna start off with my foundation that I would definitely buy. So first, I have my Nars Sheer Glow in DeVille. And this is my favorite foundation I've ever used. It's Light 4, and basically the reason why I love this, first of all, I got it while I was in Paris, so that automatically brings back like wondrous memories for me. It has amazing coverage, but it doesn't look cakey. It has a little bit of a glow effect, but not in a greasy kind of way, just in a way that it doesn't look like your face is like robot face. Makeup robot, more natural looking, I guess, and it gives you a little bit of that glow that you want, like a fresh spring day, I would say. It's wonderful, and I've always loved this stuff, so I do indeed have that first. Then for powder, I don't really talk about this powder all that much to you guys for some reason, but yeah, I need to. I was on a hunt for a long time for the perfect face powder for me, and I finally found it actually when I was in New York, so I guess I'm finding everything I really love in foreign places for me. So I got the Wild Rose Compact Powder, and I'm guessing part of the reason why I actually bought this was because it had rose in it. Because you know me, I love roses. This is in Brightening Flawless Finish, and this is in number 2. And if you can't see here, I've actually already hit pan, like hardcore panage right there. I need to go repurchase it, but it's from Kors, and I just like it because it does exactly fit my skin. I don't want to look stale. I hate my face to look stale. I like it to look bright, but at the same time I can get oily real quick, so I have to be careful about that. So next is like my bronzer slash blush pick, because I really don't wear blush until the winter. If I was filming this in the dead of winter, I would probably say Cactus Flower, but since it's kind of like going into fall, I would say the one bronzer slash blush that I always am going back to is my Semi Precious Goldstone by MAC. And I use this not only as a bronzer to contour my cheeks, but I also use it as a blush just because it has that brightener in the middle that basically can be a blush for me. Like, I am absolutely obsessed with this stuff. If you can't tell, I hit that, I don't want to call it pan because it's more like a weird filter thing, but I hit whatever that is, that little waffle weave design that's underneath some of MAC's stuff. So I'm really proud of myself, and sad because this is obviously limited edition, so I'm gonna have to go scrounge around for something similar to this. Next thing that I would definitely repurchase is something I've actually bought really recently, but it's so applicable to my life, and it's something that has changed my life, so I really had to include it. And that product is the Porefessional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores by Benefit. And I love this stuff. Like I've said before, live in Arkansas, and it's humid and hot and sweaty constantly in our summers and even into our falls and springs. And so I'm constantly battling that like terrible like sag of nasty grease mess on my T-zone. It is just a like cream, like a nude cream. And basically what it does is just mattify your face. And it takes out all of your wrinkles and like all of your lines. Obviously I don't have like hardcore wrinkles, but like the lines under my eyes right here, they're basically gone when I use this. And it covers up any veins I have that are kind of bluish in my face or anything. It is wondrous. Like, I am obsessed with this stuff. It's just amazing. On the flip side of that, my next thing that I would definitely repurchase would be my Girl Meets Pearl Brightening Liquid Pearl for Face. Yes. And this is by Benefit as well. And it just applies in like a twist up top, and you wipe off the product, and it's just a really nice brightener. Like I said, in the winter my skin gets dry. My skin kind of just goes with whatever the weather is doing, and in the winter it will get incredibly dry and will look very sad and like parchment paper. So to give it a little bit more of like a brightness that it really needs, I will use this, and I love this stuff, like love it. It's that kind of shimmer that's almost a little bit peachy, like pearly pink, instead of being just straight up like yellow or white. So it makes it look like it's actually your skin glowing, not just like you put a brightener on your cheeks, you know? So now getting into eyes, the number one thing I wanted to show you guys that's like the eyeshadow palette that I would buy when the world ended and the makeup apocalypse came, I would buy the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette. Mine's all jacked up right here, but you get the idea. And this you guys have all seen before. I had to hunt this thing down, like hunt it down. I couldn't find it anywhere, and I finally did find it, and then it became like my prized possession for a little while. And you can see I've hit pan on a few of these. I really abuse this middle row the most, but now I really like love the matte one more. I really do only use like these shadows when I need a little bit of more of like a darkness to them. But overall, I just say if you have green or blue eyes, this is like the prettiest palette for your eyes. You guys know that I have this weird thing for matte eyeshadows now. I would say that even though there's only 3 matte eyeshadows in this, I would repurchase this whole kit just for those top 3 matte eyeshadows. Like, bam, I am done. I haven't tried the Naked palette by Urban Decay. I know, you can crucify me later. I would probably want to try that out, but this would be the thing that I would like bet my life on, or rather my eyes. So yeah. Next, for like a different kind of eyeshadow, not necessarily like a palette, I would go with my Charlotte Ronson liquid eyeshadow in Kelly, and it just looks like this. It's like a very golden kind of eyeshadow. It doesn't really, you can see right there, it's just very highlighted, I would say. And that's what I love about it. I like it how it's basically just a highlight you can use anywhere. I use it on the inner corners of my eye, I use it on my brow bone, and I find that it just gives you like that extra oomph of like really pretty color, which I love. So that's definitely one of my favorites. I got it at Sephora a while back, and I can't stop using it. As for mascara, I'm gonna have to go drugstore on this one, because I think that Maybelline makes the best mascaras, hands down, of any company, high-end or drugstore, that I have ever seen. But my favorite of all time, specifically from Maybelline, is the Falsies Volume Express Flared. It's like my favorite thing in the whole wide world. It's got obviously like a flared brush, but I would say it's very comparable to like Lancome's mascaras, which Lancome's mascaras are my favorite high-end mascaras. Like if I have to use a high-end one, if I'm forced to use a high-end mascara, then I will use Lancome. But I find that the Maybelline ones are basically the Lancome formula in drugstore form. That's like the best way I can describe them. Like Stiletto is like Definicils, Hypnosis is like flared, like they all just kind of fit together in my opinion. So yeah, as for eyeliners, I would have to stick with my Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner. This one is in Lionfish, but I have a new one that's in gray that I'm really, really loving right now. I'm actually wearing the gray one on my waterline. Yay. I love these eyeliners so much. If I had to use any pencil eyeliner, I would use these, because they do smudge, but once they're smudged, they stay put, my friends. They stay put, which is super duper nice. So that is it for my top 10 makeup repurchases that would be happening if everything in my makeup repertoire went missing. Yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I know I haven't done a tag video in a while, but how can you say no to Miss Glamorosity? You cannot. I will tag a few of you guys, and anyone who wants to do it can do it. Off the top of my head, Graveyard Girl, I would love to see you do this one. Bunny, you would have like really interesting top 10, I would think. Cerebral 93X, Alexa Lozzi. Well, now, wait, are you Alexa Lozzi or are you Smoky Pink Leopard? Which one would you do that on? Like, which channel would you use? Let me know. And Glass Slipper Beauty, I wish that you would do this tag. Of course, Casey, Sparkly Barbie XO. I would love to see all of you guys do this wonderful tag. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to follow me on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, everything. Every kind of link possible in the universe will be in the description box. So yeah, thank you guys so much. See you guys next time. Bye-bye!